Call the RDC special meeting to order. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Alan, start us off.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Sonia, would you please call the roll?
Commissioner Lett?
Here.
Commissioner Zoe?
Here.
Commissioner Ecdahl?
Here.
Commissioner Munt?
Here.
Mayor Lynch?
Here. We have the payment of claim.
Also present, Madam Mayor. Mayor, I so appreciate it.
We have the payment of claims. I see we have 3 different groupings. How do you want us to do that, Attorney Whitten?
You can do them all together, or you can do them one at a time.
I'll make a motion to approve all the claims.
Second.
We have motion and a second to approve all 3 claim packets. Is there any discussion?
I have a question on the sorry. I have a question. Over at NERPC, there's a holiday for snow removal, and then T&J Snow Services for the same. Are both of them doing the same thing, or on the 313 on the?
Before the contract with T&J, there was a short period of time where there was snow. We weren't under contract with them yet. Holiday went with Lakeshore Landscaping to provide that snow removal services, just for that one. It was maybe for an event.
No other questions?
So we have motion and second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
We have new business. We opening of the downtown community park landscape maintenance.
Do you want to go with?
So,
How do you want to explain that?
so the one has the reason, sort of, and the other one doesn't have, I just say we open.
Okay. The directions that we had in the solicitation were to indicate for which project you're submitting bids for. We have two that are not marked as to what they are,
But they're all due today.
in the past, correct, right.
Attorney Witten, would you please speak into the microphone?
They can't.
The live stream.
So, I was talking to AJ. Did you hear me, AJ?
Yes.
So, so my suggestion would be, open them. This is like Christmas.
And we'll see what they're about. Okay. So since I don't know which they are, I'm gonna open them now so that I'm reading them in the correct category. And this will be a quote for the first item, which is the downtown community, well, appropriate then. So the first bids are for the Portage Downtown Community Park Landscape Maintenance. This quote that I just opened is from Priority Landscape, 4490 Grant Street, Gary, Indiana, 46408. And their bid is in the amount of $9,059.28. The second bid for Portage Downtown Community Park Landscape Maintenance was received from Lakeshore Seasonal Service, Inc., P.O. Box 1339, Valparaiso, Indiana, 46384. Lakeshore Landscaping, Inc.'s bid is in the amount of $57,756.35. This is for, the first item on the, is the Downtown Community Park Landscape Maintenance.
And the first one was for 9,000 something?
The first bid was in the amount of $9,059.28. The second is in the amount of $57,756.35. The third bid for the Downtown Community Park Landscape Maintenance is from Allen's Landscaping. Again, this is Allen's Lawn Care, Inc., 2507 Hamstrom Road, Portage, Indiana, 46368. Their bid is in the amount of $76,000. That's 76000. With the significant difference in price, it would be staff's recommendation to take these bids under advisement.
I'll make a motion to take under advisement. Second.
We have a motion and a second to take the bids under advisement. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries.
And I'm gonna open up the other bid that did not have which project it was, just to make sure it's not for this one. And this one is for something else. This is for the City Hall landscape maintenance, which is item number 5.8, so I'll set that aside until that time.
And that's due today or prior?
Yes, sir. Okay, so the next item is landscape maintenance for Founders Square. We've received 2 bids. The first is from Lakeshore Landscaping, Inc., P.O. Box 1310, Valparaiso, Indiana 46384. Lakeshore Landscaping, Inc. bid for Founders Square landscape maintenance is in the amount of $66,984.78. The second bid is from Allen's Lawn Care. Allen's Lawn Care, Inc. bid is in the amount of $94,900. Those were the 2 bids we received for landscape maintenance at Founders Square. That'd be staff's recommendation to take these under advisement.
I'll make a motion to take under advisement. Second.
We have motion and a second to take the bids for Founders Square under advisement. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
The next bid opening is for landscape maintenance for Garrison Center. We've received 2 bids. The first from Lakeshore Landscaping. Lakeshore Landscaping's bid is in the amount of $9,015.65. That's $9,015.65. The second bid for Garrison Center is from Allen's Lawn Care. Allen's Lawn Care bid is in the amount of $11,070.00. That's $11,070.00. Those are the only 2 bids we received for this. It'd be staff's recommendation to take these bids under advisement for action in the next meeting.
Make a motion to take under advisement. Second.
We have motion and a second to take the bids for Garrison Center under advisement. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next bid opening is for landscape maintenance for Burns Parkway and the North Side Trail. We received 2 bids. The first is from Lakeshore Landscaping, Inc. Lakeshore Landscaping, Inc.'s bid is in the amount of $22,166.39. $22,166.39. The second bid is from Allen's Lawn Care. Allen Lawn Care's bid is $29,625. That's $29,625. It'd be staff's recommendation to take these 2 bids under advisement for action at a subsequent meeting.
I'll make a motion to take under advisement. Second.
We have motion and a second to take the Burns Parkway and Northside Trail landscaping under advisement. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you.
The next bid to be open is for Phragmite Control at 6100 Southport Road. We have received 2 bids for this work. The first is from Lakeshore Landscaping. Lakeshore Landscaping's bid is in the amount of $4,358.22. $4,358.22. The second bid received is from Allen's Lawn Care. Allen's Lawn Care bid is in the amount of $3,900. $3,900. Be staff's recommendation to take these bids under advisement for action in a later meeting.
Make a motion to take under advisement. Second.
We have a motion and a second to take the Phragmites control under advisement. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. We have the baseball field preparation.
Yes, we do. Mayor, Commissioners, we received 3 bids for this work. The first bid is from Sports Fields, Inc., P.O. Box 615, Blue Island, Illinois, 60406. Sportfield Inc.'s bid is in the amount of $89,000. That's 89000. Second bid for the baseball field preparation. Is from Hydro Seed Inc., 1320 3rd Street, Osceola, Indiana, 46561. Their bid amount is $84,871.18. It's $84,871.18. The third bid received is from Simmons Field Solutions, 5361 US Highway 6, Suite B, Portage, Indiana, 46368. Their bid is, this bid is from Simmons Services LLC, also doing business as Simmons Field Solutions. Their bid amount is $85,700. That's $85,700. The Youth Baseball League is intending to start their season May of this year. It seems like this would be something we would want to act on immediately, so to provide as much time as possible for this work to be completed before opening day. Based on the 3 bids that we've received, and again, this would all be contingent on legal review and review of the documents. It appears the lowest bidder to be Hydroseed Inc. out of Osceola, Indiana, in the amount of $84,871.18.
So if you want to push forward as suggested, then I would make a motion to approve, subject to staff and legal review.
I'll make a motion to approve the lowest and most responsible bidder upon legal and staff review.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? If not, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you. We have mole application and procedure.
Yes, we solicited quotes for this work. Why I'm not opening them up is because it's below the threshold for this service as a professional service. We received 2 estimates. You see what I just saw? Okay. The first quote is from Orkin. It appears that their first recommended treatment is a non-toxic carbon dioxide pumped into the ground. That would be in the amount of $24,780. And the second is a worm bait of affected areas at $3,300 per month. And that's a to-be-determined activity between April and October.
AJ, you said a worm bait?
I did, yes, Madam Mayor. Their suggested treatment includes the insertion of worm bait on affected areas at $3,300 per month.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. The second estimate is from Lakeshore Wildlife Control LLC out of Union Pier, Michigan. And their estimate is $2,000.
AJ, what was the first company again?
Orkin, yeah, Orkin. Sandy, you've had the chance to possibly speak with any of these. Do you have any thoughts on?
Yeah, I mean, I spoke directly with both of them. They explained that this is a baseball complex. We have a good mold population issue. There's holes everywhere. And they've both been to the sites. I told them we need to get this taken care of before opening day so that kids aren't tripping on these mounds, and this is what they've given us. There was no other direction because I quite frankly don't know how to get rid of molds.
So the one responded kind of in the alternative, did I understand that correctly? We can do this or that?
The suggested treatment activity of Orkin is a 3-pronged approach, 2 of which included cost, including the non-toxic carbon at $24,780, as well as the insertion of the worm bait on affected areas at $3,300 per month.
And the other guy said $2,000 total?
And the other gentleman suggested $2,500 and then offered a $500 discount.
That seems like a very different approach. Are they just gonna ask the moles to leave?
Carbon dioxide kills it.
So do you guys want to just do some further?
Research?
Is this time, like, really time sensitive, AJ? Do we really need to?
I think giving us until the regular meeting to further and better understand this would be appropriate, at least that 10 days. So it would be staff's recommendation to take this quote under advisement until the regular meeting in March.
I'll make a motion to take under advisement.
Second.
We have motion and a second to take the mole application bid under advisement. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Okay, we have the landscape maintenance at City Hall.
Yes, the next bids we have, you'll recall earlier, I opened the bid for priority landscape and maintenance. When I opened it, it was determined that this quote was for work here at City Hall. So this quote is from Priority Landscape and Maintenance, 4490 Grant Street, Gary, Indiana. And it is in the amount of $1,732.83. That's $1,732.83. The second bid for this work was received from Lakeshore Landscaping, Inc. Lakeshore Landscaping, Inc.'s bid is in the amount of $5,142.12. That's $5,142.12. The third bid received for this project is from Allen's Lawn Care. Allen Lawn Care's quote for work here at City Hall is in the amount of $10,275. That's $10,275. Be staff's recommendation to take these bids under advisement for action at a later meeting.
Make a motion to take under advisement.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to take the City Hall bids under advisement. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Is there any other business to come before the commission? If so, I think AJ has something to bring up.
Yes, Madam Mayor, you'll recall that in January of this year, we opened up bids for the library garden project to be constructed south of the library on Irving Street. If you'll recall, those bids came in significantly higher than the engineer's estimate that had been provided to us. After review of those bids, considering the resources we have available for the project, it would be staff's recommendation to reject all bids and to reimagine the project so to be able to deliver a project like that to the residents of the city of Portage.
I'll make a motion to reject the bids.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to reject the bids for the library project. Is there any discussion? If not,
So just to
pardon?
be clear, Madam Mayor, so anyone that's listening, this does not mean we're not proceeding into the project. And upon looking at these bids and the scope and some of the numbers and meeting with the consulting architects, it was just appropriate to take another look at this and rebid probably.
So AJ, when do you think we'll be able to go out for bids, and do you need approval?
I believe there's a couple things that likely need to happen. Good question. Abbott Marsh is our consultant on this project. My understanding is that we are going to be seeing a subsequent professional services contract to repackage the bid documents for advertisement. I will ask them to provide that to the Redevelopment Commission as soon as possible, hopefully to bring it to for your consideration later this month. In regard to advertising and that, we need to look at the calendar to make sure that we could get it done by the April meeting date. So that would be our intention. I will be able to confirm that with you at your regular meeting on March 23rd, I believe.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So we have motion and second. Is there any further discussion? If not, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Is there any other business to come before this commission? Yes. Yes, please state your name and your address.
Hi, I'm Jake Manu. My personal address, 1355 Nealon Drive, that's in Portage. I'm here on behalf of the Portage Recovery Association. We meet at 5965 McCaslin Avenue. I met a couple of you last week, and so I was planning on coming to the meeting at the end of the month to talk about a few things, and then I saw this, so I thought I might as well come down and try to get a jump start. I had some discussions with Madam Mayor about a week and a half ago in regards to the Garrison building, and she had given me some update on the situation, and I completely understand, and as far as I know, nothing's set in stone, and I would like the opportunity to, we're working on it right now, but submit a proposal for that building for the Portage Recovery Association to make it a recovering place for thousands and thousands of people. We plan on asking the City Council meeting for funding from the Opioid Settlement Foundation to help pay for this building. And I think this could be a really good thing for the city. I want to change the entire city with this move. And I think if we focus as a community more on recovery as opposed to prevention, we'll be in a lot better situation, I believe. Drugs and alcohol use cannot be prevented no matter how hard we try, no matter what we do, no matter how much we advertise, no matter how much we educate the youth. It cannot be stopped. People have been abusing alcohol since man first crushed grape. You know what I mean? The marijuana's going to be legal eventually. I knew somebody that passed away just a couple weeks ago of a heroin overdose. Methamphetamine is everywhere because it can be manufactured in your kitchen. You can go down to your local Home Depot, make meth, and sell it. And I know people that are afflicted by that in this community. And when I was here last week at the city council meeting, I noticed that the video of that city council meeting is 6 times more than the view from 2 weeks prior at the city council meeting. So to me, that shows there's a little bit of an interest in why we were here. And of course, there was other things discussed too. I don't want to put it all on me, but real quick, if I may, I was looking at some articles I saw online when it comes to the redevelopment committee, and it had mentioned Portage is trying to get public spaces that will give Portage the opportunity to show its identity to the region. That's a quote from the article. An effort to further support health and well-being of the community, the city will be introducing green space trails along Vivian Street, which I think is amazing. Health, well-being, I think that's wonderful. Saw that the financial situation of the redevelopment committee, according to the article, is way better than it was in 2020, which I think is so awesome, and congratulations on working hard to get that done. And then I saw the quote from Madam Mayor about, we have rebuilt the RDC's budget by selling off properties, living in a strict budget that includes us not taking on projects that should never have been funded with allocation dollars in the first place. My plan with that facility would be to take the allocation dollars, not that are from the city, but stuff that has to be used on opioid awareness, prevention, and everything like that. That way the city wins. You're saving $9,000 a year by not cutting the grass. I could do that. The maintenance, the break-ins, I understand that there's work, I understand there's asbestos, I understand she had mentioned that there's plumbing issues, electric issues, but you know, in recovery we get sober, we're clean one day at a time, and that's what we would do with that building is build it one room at a time. We understand there's a lot of money involved in it, but for us, all we need is a room and a coffee pot and a couple guys with a resentment, and you know, we can have ourselves a meeting, and just here to talk about it. You know, this money And this facility literally had the chance to save or help ensure the lives of hundreds of thousands of people. I mean, I'm talking a lot of people for generations to come could be impacted by this decision, and I'm just asking, please, to consider. I mean, it's the worst case, if you guys say no, we're in the same spot, you know what I mean? So, I want to change the world, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, there's nothing wrong with feeling like that. It's that I want to change the world. And I think that's okay to have high goals and dreams. I really do. I love this city. I went to school here. My family's here. My work is here. My recovery's here. Everything is, to me, is here. You know, so why not us? Yeah. So that's all I wanted to say.
Thank you.
Is that it? Oh, okay.
Is there any other business to come before the commission? Sorry, guys. If not, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn. Second.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.